Coming up in a few moments, the final game of the day here, day one of the 2018 CCCAA Water Polo Championships, live from Saratoga, California, on the campus of West Valley. Merced and Golden West, the top seed in the South. And well, just like that, we are set and ready to go. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff, Emery Johnson with you on the call here tonight.
Golden West wins the sprints.
Golden West in the green caps, Merced in the white. Golden West, one loss on the year. That came to LA Valley, and they await the winner of this one. Merced, 2 seed out of the north. They were dispatched in the Northern California regional final by West Valley, 15-6. And Merced were to come away with this one, be a massive upset. Logan Friesen in goal today here for Merced, the Blue Devils. And the Rustlers of Golden West, the defending state champs, looking for 3 in a row here in 2018. Quick pass inside, that one off the top of the crossbar. Andrew Cameron there for the stop. Nikki Yuri with it near side. Great positioning. Yuri kicks it back. Gives it to the big arm of Manuel Augusto. It's out of bounds. It's going to go back to Merced. No score here early first quarter. Tristan Howard with it for Merced. Enters it into the middle, quickly converged on by the Rustler. It's a turnover, and it's going back the other way. I want to shout out to Don Cameron, father of Andrew Cameron, the goalkeeper, starting goalkeeper today for the Rustlers. Watching back from Sydney, Australia. If you have any friends or family worldwide, we are broadcasting on YouTube on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1.
I love it when we go international.
Oh, Jeff, that's my favorite. As we said earlier, Golden West 24-1 on the season, 5-0 in the Orange Empire Conference, making their 32nd and 17th consecutive appearance at the state championships. Two-time defending champs advanced to the 2018 tournament, an 11-6 win over LA Valley last week in Norwalk at Cerritos College. It's Manuel Augusto and Peyton Collins, lead goal scorers for the Rustlers. That pass inside off of the cage. And the Rustlers still scoreless early on. Merced making a game of it early. Micah Kamai on the doorstep, but couldn't get in.
Yeah, Kamai gets inside position there and has a great look, but the backhand shot won't go.
Merced. Early save by Cameron. And we remain scoreless here. Cameron up ahead to Peyton Collins, lead goal scorer on the season for the Rustlers, but he turns it over.
Yeah, it looked like he just whiffed on that pass.
Luke Bird
lost the handle of the ball.
will pick up the slack, takes it back to Abraham Santana. Santana, along with Connor Norton, lead goal scorer in the state of California. Connor Norton, number 10. It's a great move on the outside there by Santana. Open water inside. Norton on the doorstep. He's denied. Quick double team comes over for the Rustlers. Counter attack. That one skips across by Cameron. Looking for a streaking Manuel Augusto. Merced now with possession.
Yeah, regardless of the result of that play, what a beautiful move. I mean, that's a flick and a dunk by the player there for Golden West.
Yep.
Excuse me, for Merced.
That pass getting away from Luke Bird. Bird retrieves it, looking in the center for he's looking in the center for Tristan Howard. Not going to be able to get a shot off before the shot clock goes away. It's turned over. Cameron now with possession for the Rustlers. We're going back the other way for the Green Caps.
That's some really strong defense. That's what you like to see out of Golden West right there. They're just making sure that they crash on the ball and they don't allow it to get open with space around it.
Golden West looking to make it an all-South final here in 2018. Rising up and out of the water, striking first blood. That's Manuel Augusto. So 1-0 early on, Golden West.
Yeah, here you go. Beautiful, beautiful first strike here for Golden West. Nothing really too complex about it. You just see the only thing that really strikes in my mind is that you have your player on the interior. He's really close to the back of the defender of the man with the ball.
Yep.
And what that does is it allows him to feel a presence behind him, which makes him hesitate because he doesn't know whether or not it's just going to be a dunk pass or if it's going to be a shot. And obviously he rose up and fired it in there, so there was no hesitation to go for a pass.
Zach Fuchs working and garners an exclusion. So power play opportunity for Merced to possibly tie things up. Circled around near side. This is Santana. Santana has it back at the top. Looking for an opening in this very stout defense for the Rustlers. Whiffing on that one.
That's a good block.
Zach Fuchs.
That's a very tough pass to try and thread in there an awful lot of traffic as they try to get it to the 2-meter line.
Well, not only was it tough to thread it in there, remember, that's all based on a misdirection. They're trying to make sure that they can shoot off of that. And, that's a very small window as we get a shot and a miss.
Cody Ingram skips that one off of the water, over the cage, and back the other way. This is Runyon. Runyon back over to Santana. Beautiful evening here for any sport. This is water polo. 2018 championship edition, semifinal number 2 in the men's bracket. Quick shot put up by Connor Norton. You see why. He's a lead scorer in the state of California. Skips one off of the water under the arm of Andrew Cameron. And we're all knotted up at 1.
Yeah, that was based on the whistle right there. That it caught him completely by surprise. There was a complete miscue between the defense and what was going on with the ball.
It almost looked like a 5-meter, like a penalty shot.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody kind of
he grabbed it, turned around, looked like as if he was going to pass it back, and then turns right back around, and there's nobody in front of the goal. I mean, he can't do anything about that.
Nate Smith out there. This is Collins, and Collins has that one get away from him. So Merced holding strong here. That pass deflected, but not away. Santana will track it down for the Blue Devils. Santana looking near side, and nothing doing there. He was looking for Fuchs. Cameron all over it. And here we come quickly. This is Augusto. He has one, looking for two. He's denied by the cage. Collins recovers. Collins off the top of the cage. Augusto's going to try to get to it first. He does. Kicks it back out.
They'll have a second chance here, and there's a lot of room.
Gregory with a lane, rises up, kicks it back out. This is Collins. Collins rises up. Not a clean look at it, and finally gets a grip and scores.
Yeah, he's liking what he has right there. I mean, that's just a perfect situation for someone to kick up and shoot. If you watch, you got the two defenders in the immediate area, but what you don't see is that the defender on the inside, right next to the goal, is holding on to his offensive player, and he has to try and prevent him from moving towards the interior of the goal from getting that pass. So that's a tough position to be in for a defender, and you kind of have to push the guy off without drawing the foul. That's one of those things about water polo is, you got to be able to find a way to win that unseen battle.
So Merced with possession here. This is Elias Marquez on the far side. Defense very suffocated. This is a turnover. Opportunity for the Rustlers. Get down the pool in a hurry. They kick it back. This is Cameron. Cameron surveying the pool. Finds a man near side looking for Gregory. He's the first man there. Gregory with some room rises up. Collins will try for it. Hovering, and it's a touch pass and score to Micah Kamai.
That's absolutely textbook. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that as in terms of a redirection in front of the goal. That's exactly what I used to do when I played on the wing, and your job is just to make sure that you can muscle out the defender and use your height or strength to get the ball and just tap it in. I mean, there's no real use of skill right there. It's just a simple tap in.
You get
taking a page out of Chubb's. Chubb's notebook.
You get special extra credit for not going for the Happy Gilmore reference right there, which I'm sure was very tempting.
Yes. Just give it a tappy. Tapperoo.
You just couldn't help yourself. It's so iconic.
No, you know what?
How can you not?
To be fair, I was the one that let him down. First man to it. This is Friesen. Friesen will recover it. Now Merced with possession, trailing it by 3-1. First quarter runs out. We'll head into the second quarter. 3-1. Golden West on top of Merced. Start of the second quarter, 3-1, Golden West on top of Merced. 2018 3C2A Water Polo Championships live from West Valley College. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stornoff, Emery Johnson with you here on the call. Golden West and the Green Caps working left to right. This is Nikki Erie. Over to Collins. Collins looking for the corner of the cage, can't find it, hits the crossbar. It taps back out to Friesen. Turnover. This is Taylor Lungu. Lungu one-on-one with the keeper, rises up and scores. 4-1. Golden West. Terrific job of anticipation there by Lungu. So Merced trailing by 3, another turnover. Rustlers now have it. Collins in transition. Golden West is a team that can hurt you in so many ways. They're so fast in the pool and highly skilled. This is going to be a turnover. little extracurricular in the middle of the pool. I think they're going to get Augusto jockeying for position. So this is Luke Bird. Bird with possession here for the Blue Devils. Has it far side. He's being guarded by Lungu. Santana.
Yep.
Entering in. And we'll have a turnover. 4-1. The Rustlers on top of the Blue Devils. Yuri. Nikki kicks it back to Collins. Collins to Micah Kamai. Kamai with the beautiful touch one-timer earlier in this one. And this one will get past Friesen as Manuel Augusto has his second goal of the ball game.
Golden West goal, Manuel Augusto.
Good job here by Augusto. Just really powering that one through past the goalie. Got a hand on it. So Merced starting to get away from them. Remember, they went down to the hands of West Valley in the North Cal Regional Final, 15-6. So they need to get some offense going quickly. They want to have a chance here, but it's a tall order. The Rustlers have been dominant in the past decade. Head coach Scott Taylor always has his squad prepared. Last time there wasn't the men's champion that saw Golden West win it, Long Beach City College. I believe that was 2 years ago. That pass, or that shot off the mark from Collins, trying to get it over the head of Logan Friesen. Turnover. Rustlers again with possession.
Taken away by Zach Keesaw.
Zach Keesaw kicks it up ahead. This is Gregory. Gregory surveying. Kicks it back, gets it back. It's so impressive. You know, Merced's at full strength here, and it looks like they're a man down. That one in for a goal.
Augusto.
Manuel Augusto with the hat trick. See it on replay here as Augusto is able to garner enough leverage, hop up out of the pool. Boom. Friesen, no chance. Timeout on the pool. 6-1, Merced trailing it big to the top team in the state. wheels starting to fall off here for Merced. They trail it by 5, 6-1. Manuel Augusto already with a hat trick in this one. The Rustlers, suffocating defense, incredibly problematic for Merced. Just really can't get anything going, get the offense started. Runyon enters it in. That pass stolen, intended for Luke Bird. Cameron kicks out.
I say Bird with a good drive actually opened himself up for a moment, but the pass can't quite connect, and instead a turnover back to Golden West.
Ingram out front. Enters. This is Graham. Back to Ingram. Ingram roams free, kicks it back. It's a heady pass after the double team came. Skip shot off of the side of the cage as the shot clock expires. No good. It goes back to the Blue Devils. Tristan Howard with it on the far side. Golden West just so physical in the pool. It's really hard for Merced to get anything going. Be interesting how they handle it tomorrow. LA Valley awaiting the winner in this one right now. Very much looking like the top team in the state is going to advance. But well, we started to dig an early grave for San Joaquin Delta versus Fullerton after they got off to a hot start. Fullerton eventually emerging into tomorrow's final versus top team in the north in Sierra. That one off of the side of the cage from the arm of Luke Gregory. The goal right now is to get back within striking distance, but anything but right now for Merced. They trail it by 5 in the second quarter, 3 minutes and counting here in the second frame.
You can borrow a mindset from baseball sometimes when you're trailing big, and I think if you're Merced, you just want to win the next 3 minutes. Try and outscore them in the next 3 minutes and then go from there.
I don't know if they won the minute where they scored their only goal. Ingram with an opportunity. And Friesen right there to deny him.
Can't get it all back at once, but it starts with good defensive sets and good offensive sets.
Bird with it on the far side, trying to make something happen. Runyon kicks it back. This is Howard.
Of course, that's all easier said than done when the other team is so efficient. Both sides of the ball.
Not a lot wasted when they're trying to get something done. Shot clock going to be violation. And we go back again for the Rustlers. 2:11 to go.
30-second timeout, Golden West.
Golden West going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. 6-1. Rustlers on top of the Blue Devils. Golden West with possession and a 5-point lead. Collins looking near side, looking for a one-time opportunity. Collins rises up. Power play goal, and that one denied off of a deflection. Lungu looking for his second goal. He's not going to get it. Norton up ahead. Bird. Quickly converged on by Micah Kamai. And we'll have an exclusion here, so a power play opportunity for the Blue Devils. Marquez. Far side, this is Bird. Bird to Collins. Marquez lofts it. Set up, one-timer. No, off of the corner of the cage. And this one put back into the corner after the excluded player, which was Taylor Lungu, kicks it up ahead. This is Udi. Nikki Udi. Back to Lungo. This is Collins. Peyton looking for a middle entry. Can't find it. Instead, it will go to Augusto. Manuel looking for his 4th goal. Not going to be able to put that one in. It's off of Friesen. New possession and shot clock here for Golden West. Udi with it out front. Over to Lungu. Lungu, that's a great touch pass, but this is going to be a violation, a foul called before the shot got into the cage. So possession back to Merced, trailing it by 5 here in the second quarter. 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Santana, double team comes. It was from Micah Kamai.
Steal Kamai.
Udi fouled. Up ahead, that pass is deflected alertly by Elias Marquez, and we go in at halftime, 6-1. The Rustlers with a commanding lead here over the 2 seed in the North. And we start the second half here. Golden West, top seed in the South, #1 ranked team in all of California. 6-1 on top of Merced, the 2 seed in the North. Rising up and scoring again, Collins. It's been Collins and Augusto. Special mention from Micah Kamai and Lungu. Lungu with 2 goals as well.
Russell goal. Peyton Collins.
That shoots it out to a 7-1 lead. Collins tries to cut that one off. Marquez, we're going to have a foul here. It's just a great job there by Micah Kamai, rising up out of the pool in anticipation of Fuchs trying to get a shot off. Ball now with Marquez. He'll kick it back. 2 on the shot clock. Shot from way far out. Cameron right there. Well, looking ahead to tomorrow, it'll be a rematch of the Southern California final. LA Valley and Golden West, very likely, barring a miracle here. And for the women, it'll be top seeds from both the North and the South, Fullerton and Sierra. So, Sierra dispatching the defending state champs earlier today, Santa Barbara City. And we do have a change to the schedule to let you know about because of air quality concerns. They will be moving up the start time of tomorrow's game. It will be the 3rd place game for the women. That'll be played at 8 a.m. We'll have coverage of that for you. We will change the start times on the website and in our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. So 8 a.m. 3rd place game between Santa Barbara City and San Joaquin Delta. Women's final will follow that, and then shortly thereafter, it will be the men's final, and right now it'll be the winner of this game, which is looking like it's going to be Golden West. We'll play LA Valley. Times are a little subject to change here. Thank you for your patience, everybody. The game delay, this one. Final game, not supposed to be played at night, but it is. Had some air quality control concerns. In fact, they were thinking about maybe pushing this over to Sunday. Is that shot from Collins, or check that read. Peyton Collins, I was right. He's off the mark. There was some talk about possibly moving this to Sunday, but air quality did improve as the day went along. Outside of a couple stretches where it wasn't good. Oh, that's a nice pad to Bird. Bird can't hit point blank.
A little bit of the story of the night for Merced there. That's a great look. Inside water, 1-on-1 and off the post.
Yeah, Santana, just a terrific feed. He really faked out everybody. Everybody had converged to his side. He frees up Bird, and Bird unable to finish. Santana shaking his head. Norton comes out, defending on Collins. Collins enters it in. And a backhand shot from Augusto is 4th. See that one again. See if we can get both replays here. Cue up the other one. Catching everybody off guard. We'll see it one more time. Augusto with his 4th goal on the day. Of course, that's that unofficial. Augusto says, up. There it is. PJ Ornelas, really no chance. 8-1. Golden West widens the gap. First man of that ball was Lungu, but they're going to say Lungu committed a foul. So Runyon now with possession, looking outside. There's going to be a push off there. That's going to go against Santana. Keyshaw fouled. Enters in. Center position. Keyshaw gets it back. Can't handle it cleanly. Retrieves the ball. Brings it out front. We're going to have an exclusion. Power play opportunity here for the Rustlers. Keyshaw. Up top. Lungu. Keyshaw again. Near side. Unable to handle that cleanly, and that's Cade Pendergraft. Lungu, nice touch pass, deflected out. Pendergraft going to track this one down.
Field block, Jeff Runyon.
Yeah, Merced doing a good job of really sagging back defensively. There are a lot of hands to put that shot through, even from just a couple of meters out.
Agreed. 3:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Pass kicked out to Santana. Santa enters it in, and the defense just stifling here for the Rustlers. Collins unable to get a free run at it. Gregory right there defensively for Golden West. Here we come, Rustlers. That pass, or that shot rather, deflected. Point blank, Ornelas gets a hand on it.
DJ Ornelas.
Last couple times down, you've seen the Rustlers pretty much over and over going to power shots from in close, and you wonder at some point if they take a little something off. I think they might catch Merced a little bit off balance. Maybe slip one past.
And we'll have an exclusion here. Yancic was the player that was denied earlier. So is this going to be a 5-meter? It looks like they're going to award Cody Ingram.
I'm not going to tell you again. Back up. Hey, go get the rebound.
That one denied by Andrew Cameron. 5-meter. No dice. Cameron guesses right and denies Ingram. And check that. That was Jeff Runyon denied. Excuse me. Rustlers looking to add to a 7-goal lead here. They lead it big. Third quarter winding down. That shot misses. Ornelas kicks it ahead. Under 2 to go here. That's a great move by Santana to get inside water, but the defense there quickly as Gregory converges. That's terrific execution from the far side as Yankic had set up Lungu. And are we going to have an exclusion here, gentlemen?
Looks like it, yes. Can't believe how open Lungo was in the middle. That is as much room as anybody has had, but he fires it off the near post.
Seen that a couple times from the Merced side. Oftentimes don't see that from the Golden West side of things. Wholesale substitutions for Golden West. Well, LA Valley gets a bit of a break here as they play in the early game, well, the early men's game rather. You wonder what type of recovery issues you might have if you're Golden West coming out tomorrow. And that's one of the reasons why Scott Taylor is going to elect to bring in a lot of his subs. Merced going to pack it in out front. This is Collins. Peyton rising up. Dumps it short. Pump fake. Collins back. This one off of a hand and down into the water. Merced will take over.
Essentially 8 arms there covering the goal for Merced, and I just don't think even from that close you can't fire it through.
Timeout.
Merced will call the timeout here. 1:10 remaining in the third quarter. We'll do the same. Back in a moment. Merced with possession, trailing 8-1 to the top team in the state, Golden West. Two-time defending champion, looking to make it 3 in a row here in 2018. They were dominant last year. They were dominant 2 years ago at Las Positas. That one from way far out by Norton. Norton denied by Spencer Tiber. Golden West goes back the other way. Lungu missed an opportunity for a hat trick point blank earlier. See if he can rectify that. This is Nicky Udi. Udi over to Augusto. He has 4. 5 on the shot clock. Golden West going to have to get one off, or they will be unable to do so. Merced will take over.
Well, when you have a 7-goal lead, that's one of the luxuries that you have. Just toss that one away and get back and play defense.
21 seconds remaining here. 17. That's a great pass. Cross pool. But the entry pass not there. Handled by Tiber. 4 on the clock. Inside water opportunity for Golden West. And that shot after the buzzer. We go into the final period of play. Golden West up big. Moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Sprint underway, and here we go. Golden West, I don't think, has lost a sprint yet. They'll win the fourth quarter sprint.
Keep that record intact.
They lead it 8-1, big over Merced, the 2 seed in the north. Golden West coming in as a huge favorite, looking to hold serve here in semifinal number 2 of the day, 2018 3C2A Water Polo Championships, live on SoCalCollegeSports.com. If you'd like to catch any of this coverage in its entirety, you can catch the archive copies on YouTube. And of course, tomorrow, championship Saturday. We have 4 games scheduled on the slate. Now remember, it's an earlier start time tomorrow. Third place game for the women's will take place at 8 a.m. Shortly thereafter, about 9:15, 9:30, they'll go right into the women's championship. That'll be Sierra and Fullerton, Santa Barbara and San Joaquin Delta early in the morning. And then after game 2, the women's championship, it'll be the men's final. Likely going to be Golden West and LA Valley, a rematch of a week ago in Norwalk, SoCal Regional. So a replay here, and just again, terrific execution here by the Rustlers. Yancic with the goal.
Golden West trying to perhaps set a personal best here. They've allowed just 1 goal into the fourth quarter. One time this season they allowed as few as 2 goals in a victory. Twice they've allowed 3 goals on the season, but if they can pitch a shutout from here, it'll be a personal best here in the semifinals. What a time to do it.
Golden West has been impressive all year. Their only loss came early, and that was to LA Valley. And they'll have a chance to rectify that lone loss on the season. Did play them multiple times. I believe the record is 4-1 versus LA Valley on the season.
So some might argue they've already corrected, but a chance to really finish it off in style if they can.
Well, the
tomorrow.
most important game of the season is the final game of the season.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I'm sure LA Valley would take a 4-2 score against if they could get the win tomorrow.
That's a fact.
14.
Bit of a clock issue. That's been an issue all day. They reset it to 14 for Merced. They will take possession. Out front, this is Marquez. Marquez enters it in and nothing doing there. Looking for Connor Norton, and Norton denied. Golden West just too strong, too big, and too skilled. Some serious speed in the pool, and you add to that the rifles on the arms of some of these young men here for the Rustlers.
Taken away by Jeff Runyon.
Runyon swipes that one away for Merced. A foul there, going to go against Keesaw. That one deflected out. We'll go back to Golden West. Good defense here from the Rustlers. Continues.
Yeah, a shot from just outside the 5-meter line, and that's about as good as it gets right now for Merced. They are having an awful lot of difficulty getting anything going closer to the cage.
Kyle Graham, no relation to Moonlight, kicks it out. This is Keyshaw.
No relation to Archie.
Probably not. I figured you'd enjoy that reference.
Kick out Abraham Santana.
Santana will come off. He'll be kicked out. Power play opportunity here for Golden West to swell their lead even further. Getting cold out here. Keyshaw, 15 on the shot clock. Collins skips it in. Check that. That's Augusto. He has 5.
By Manuel Augusto.
Manuel feeling it here in semifinal number 2.
Yeah, Augusto kind of leaning as if he might pass this one, and instead finds the near post.
10-1. Golden West into double digits here in the fourth quarter. 5:30 to go. This one all but over. Merced at this point playing for pride. Runyon in the middle. Is this going to be a 5 meter?
Here.
This might be a 5 meter.
Yeah, setting up.
So Norton, yeah, the initial indication was Norton saw the near side referee signal 5, and Norton able to put that one on. Norton has both goals on the day. You expected just that coming in. He would not be denied at some point. He would get on the scoreboard, and indeed he has 2 on the day. It's 10-2.
Well, this time goes to the quick shot. Last time took a little more time, and that allowed Cameron to sort of close the distance and end up with the save. Go before he can get set.
Braden come into the ball game. They enter into the middle. They're looking for somebody. Merced quickly there, and they get a steal. 10-2. Merced can close the gap. 4:53 to go. Oh, Merced at this point needs to pitch a shutout and score pretty much every possession down if they want to win it, or have a chance anyway. Entry pass into the far side. The defense just too strong. Double team. It's a tough pass.
Yeah, that almost ends up functioning like bracket coverage in football. You see the drop down there, and
The
it's
cover
just
two.
such a tight window to try and fit that pass in.
Nate Smith. Keyshaw out front. Kicks it back. This is Graham. Graham. That one deflected. Shot by Smith out of bounds. Back to Merced it goes. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. In the final quarter of play, Golden West top seed in the South, up big on Merced. West Valley earlier today, the host school going down at the hands of LA Valley. Very likely going to be an all-South final here tomorrow on Championship Saturday. And remember, everyone, you can catch all of our coverage on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. Busy day tomorrow is trying to flick that one in. That was Santana with a touch shot. Not there. 4 water polo matches tomorrow. 1 huge football game, SCFA regional playoff. COC, College of the Canyons hosting Ventura. A rematch from earlier this year. 2 on the shot clock, and we have a whistle on the pool. This is going to be an exclusion, a fresh shot clock for Golden West. A chance for them to pad their lead and kill a little clock. That went off of a Merced player. Howard with a block for Merced.
Yeah, trying to fit that one in and just inside the far post. And good hands out front again from Merced. And that's something that's certainly gone well for them defensively, knocked down a number of shots at the point of attack.
All over Norton. Timeout called by Golden West. 30-second variety. It'll be a quick one. Coach Scott Taylor wants to get some subs in, keep his men fresh for tomorrow's championship match with LA Valley. Monarchs punched their ticket earlier today with a win over West Valley.
A little less recovery time than he was envisioning at first. We've gone a little bit later tonight, and they'll have to get back to it a little bit earlier tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
But 18, 19-year-old guys, I think they'll make a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah. So I swim a couple laps in the pool. I'm out for a week.
Yeah, something tells me they'll be ready.
Braden Kamai over to Cole Miller. Miller inside to Jared Powell, and Powell looking for something, and we're going to have an exclusion here.
Exclusion, Tristan Howard.
Howard will come off.
Yeah, Howard holding down there on the entry pass.
Dylan Nicholson. That pass intercepted.
Abraham Santana with the steal.
Santana gets in the way of that one. First entry into the ball game for Golden West on that previous possession. Shako Hizanishvili. Excuse me.
I think you nailed it. I think you stuck the landing. No, not an easy one.
Stuck the landing. I don't know about the routine. Time out in the pool. Take a break. Merced with possession. 1:37 to go. This one all but over. Santana reverses it. That one skipped in. Nice showing late here from the Blue Devils. As Tristan Howard puts that one into the cage. Terrific pass from the near side from Santana. Abraham.
I think the key here, Michael, is how quickly that shot comes off. You got a closing window, and you get that shot off quickly.
Indeed.
Inside the post.
Pass comes near side. Shako sends it up top. This one off the mark by Dylan Nicholson. Shako, he's on his Vili with a steal.
Under a minute to go, and the Rustlers still playing hard-nosed defense there, coming up with a steal.
They are relentless, that's
on the long
sure.
pass.
He's on his Vili. Looking for some space. He'll rise up. He's quickly fouled. Enters it middle. And that's going to be a pull down and an exclusion here. Keeper's going to come off. You're going to get PJ Arnellis.
Cornerless kick out.
Braden puts it in. Braden Kamai. So the Kamai brothers presumably get on the board. Both of them do here this evening. See the replay here. That's tough when you can only get one hand out of the pool. 11-3. 15 seconds to go. And the Rustlers, only one loss on the season. It came to LA Valley. The Monarchs will have a chance tomorrow in the men's final to dethrone the two-time defending champs. That'll do it for our coverage here on day one. Semifinals in the books. Starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow, we will update everything on our website, also on our YouTube channel. For Jeff Stoynoff, Emery Johnson, special thanks to George Matagakis, Carlisle Carter, everybody at the 3C2A, Mike Robles, Mike Cepeda signing off here. We'll see you on Saturday.